everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to take a look at another Mossy Oak. This one in particular is a 3-in-1 folding saw with a pouch. So let's get into this real quick, check it out. Alright, packaging. Simple packaging. Looks like we got some quick instructions here. Looks like how to interchange the blades out, pretty much. Let's see if we can figure it out here. So here's the packaging. Comes in this nice, feels durable, nice durable case. It does have a belt loop on the back with a button. So if you want to just put that over your belt right there, boom. Or if you want to put your belt inside of it, it's got a built-in loop underneath too. So Velcro up here. Good Velcro, Mossy Oak branding. And this particular one has 3 separate blades on it, as you see. And I pulled those other 2 blades out of this back pouch here. Looks like it has 2 separate pouches for your blades and then your saw here. So nice handy pouch. Moving on to the 3-in-1 saw. Looks like it has a lock there, so it locks into place. So this thing won't open on you. But overall, let's get a quick look at it. It says saw back here, multi-purpose. It's got a nice lanyard hole there. The texture on the grip, it's pretty grippy. It's like a rubber, almost like a rubber plastic material. Like I said, you push that to unlock it, and then it locks back into place. So it locks open. But yeah, this is a pretty long blade. So it looks like for the blade changes here, so you have this little turn knob, unlock and lock. So let's unlock this. And as you see this side, the actual nut, I wouldn't say a nut, but it's built in, so you're not going to lose that part of it. So let's unthread that. So when you unthread it, it looks like this stays in. So this actually doesn't come off either. So we're learning together, so bear with me. But as you see the locking mechanism here, it looks like you loosen that up and then the blade fits in there. And then open your lock there, yeah, and then tighten your blade back down. And like I said, you can kind of see how these are contoured. So that goes in the middle. And then see your little lock hammer right there? Let me see if I can get a good angle for you. See a little lock hammer? That's what actually clicks onto here. So up, push your lock back, that clips into place. And just a simple retighten here. Yep, nice and sturdy. That thing is in there, not going anywhere. And then bring your lock back over. Thing stows nice and tidy. So looking at the 3 blade options here, this looks like a metal blade, real fine tooth on that one. This is probably a medium category. So it'd be great for a hardwood, PVC, that type of stuff. It's got a little bit finer tooth grab to it. And then the one here is very aggressive. So softwood, pruning. This one will take a lot of material quick. Just for reference, I have a 2x4 here. So let's try this one out. Like I said, this is a medium one. So let's try it out and see what it does here. Very easy, but that is I would call the medium grit on the teeth. Like I said, another quick way, just loosen this back off. Like I said, everything stays put, which is nice. Hit your lock button, pull your blade out. Let's put the more aggressive one in real quick. Pull that back, locks into place, and then tighten your screw back. Snug that in, double check it. Nice and snug there. Makes very quick work. And then let's change to the metal one real quick. So we'll pull that off. Like I said, these blades interchange relatively quick and easy. And then pull your lock back up. Blade comes out. Let's try this metal one out. Like I said, real fine tooth metal blade. Simple, push the lock back. Insert the blade. Sits into place there. We'll pivot it over. Tighten that screw back down. That is in there. So just like that, we'll tighten that blade a little bit more. And that one is in there, so. All right, okay, let's move on to the metal blade real quick. So this one, just have old pegboard metal here, don't use anymore. Let's see if we can take one end of this off real quick. So there's that. So what I do like about this is the length of the blade. So you can get long cuts with it. And this one here cuts on the forward stroke. So as you're pushing, it's cutting. And the actual teeth, you can see the teeth that are angled forward. So yeah, when you pull forward, this one cuts. Like the wooden blades, they're gonna cut both directions, forward and reverse on these other two blades. So, but yeah, I like the pouch. Like I said, I like how you can put the pouch, you can have all these blades together. Like I said, pretty much whatever you run into, you will have a blade for it. Like I said, you got aggressive, a medium, and then this metal one here. I do like the lock on this again. Nice lock. And I like that it locks into place there. Grip feels great. The weight, it's very lightweight. Like I said, I love this. You can throw this in a four-wheeler, back seat of a pickup, underneath the seat. Like I said, anything kind of cutting a trail, four-wheeler, whatever. You need to take small limbs off. I mean, just all kinds of possibilities for it. So, again, this is the Mossy Oak. Mossy Oak 3-in-1 folding saw with pouch. I want to say this is roughly $20, maybe a little bit cheaper. But like I said, a great item again to throw, you know, throw underneath the back seat of the pickup, you know, or in the four-wheeler cubby. You know, all kinds of good uses for it. Use it around the house, deer camp, I mean, you name it. There's multiple uses for it. But like I said, the biggest thing I like on it is the 3 blades, the lock mechanism, very easy to use. Nice pouch to keep it all tidy. So that's the Mossy Oak 3-in-1 folding saw. If y'all got any questions or comments, leave them below. Appreciate it.